this meeting to order. Determined there is a quorum present. Commissioner Wardlaw, Commissioner Vasquez, Commissioner Flores, Commissioner Middleton. We have a quorum. Y'all please rise for the pledge of allegiance. Commissioner Flores.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approving minutes. I didn't get none. Y'all get any?
No.
Okay. Citizens' comments. We have none. Approving subdivision plans.
I have one on item 37.
Okay, so we'll wait till item 27. We have none. Approving certificates. None. Approving monthly reports by elected officials.
Move.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor?
Aye.
5-0 vote. Approving bills for payment.
Move.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor?
Aye.
5-0 vote. Auditors report.
Motion to approve.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners.
Have a motion, Commissioner
Thanksgiving Eve.
Nettleton, second by Commissioner Vasquez. Yes, sir, ma'am. Any questions?
Any questions?
We're all good?
I am fine.
All those in favor?
Aye.
5-0 vote. Need to let Anna in. She just checked. Oh, there she is. Got it. Thank you. Item number 11, granting authority for the execution of a contract in Valverde County, an enterprise contract, and authorize the county judge to sign.
I'll make a motion to approve. I just got it this morning. I don't know if council has reviewed it or not yet.
That'd be a,
Yes, I reviewed it.
You okay with it?
Yes, sir.
Motion to approve.
a motion, Commissioner Middleton, second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor?
Aye.
5-0 vote. Sorry. Granting authority to the execution of an engagement letter between Valverde County and Costco's and Associates, PC, for an audit of fiscal year ending September 2020.
I'll make a motion to approve. Are we ever gonna go back out and go out for RFQs?
I believe we did that about 2 years ago. This contract runs for another
Yeah,
2 years, I believe.
Yeah. That motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second. Commissioner Vasquez, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, 5-0 vote. Certification of revenue, tax, hail damage monies, $7,354.47, precinct 4, F-350, I'm sorry.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Wanna
Have a
approve this?
motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner Flores.
And we're gonna go back into the hail damage account.
Hail
We're
damage.
not doing anything crazy.
Hail
Right?
damage
Okay.
for right now, yes, sir. All those in favor? 5-0 vote. Item 14, treasurer's report. We didn't get one. Item 15, requesting permission to have a blanket and toys for vets drive for veterans and their family members on December 18, 2020, that will be sponsored by the staff, family, and clients of Edwards Jones.
Motion to approve. Is there anything you need from us?
Good morning, Commissioner. Good morning, Judge. I just want to say, no, we don't need anything.
I have a motion from Commissioner Nelson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Flores.
Yeah, Edward Jones is going to be providing everything. She reached out to us and wanted to see how she could help. So we decided to
Impressive.
let it happen.
Pretty impressive.
So,
You good?
for the next item?
No, I'm gonna take a vote. Are we good
Oh,
on that
right,
one?
yes, yes,
All
Judge.
those in favor?
Aye.
5-0 vote. Item 16, requesting permission for Valverde County to sponsor a dinner banquet for World War II veterans and their spouses on January 16, 2020 at the VFW.
I will make a motion to approve. Can we use,
Correct. That's what I was,
Hotel
that was my
tax.
fault. If we, I can't use, tax money, right, from the county. I was wondering if we can use hot tax money
That was his question. We can do that.
instead of transferring
How much,
to a
yeah?
budget item.
How much?
$900. $600 will be for
you sure that's
advertising.
enough? You sure that's enough?
I,
What about the food and all the other stuff?
I'm thinking $300 for the food.
We'll do up to
Up to 1,500. I'll make a motion to approve and allow up to 1,500 out of hotel motel tax for advertising and packed food. I'll get it out here.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Second, Commissioner Vasquez, all those in favor?
Which actually, I guess we don't need to do 17.
No, we just
You
took
don't-
care of everything, right? Went from 900 to 1,500. You're good.
Thank you, Judge.
Item 17 was part of 16. Discussing matters of COVID, we can come back to that if you want to. Discussing the Odyssey case management, I put this on there just so we get an idea which way we were running with this. They came in and helped and did a couple presentations with individuals that would be using it. One of my concerns is, do we need to go out and look at EDOC, IDOC to get a comparison like we did the last time? That would be one of my concerns right now. The other one is that we have, and Anna brought this up, we have our county attorney and we have our district attorney that will be coming in after January 1st. So maybe if we can work out some of these bugs some of the questions that other people have between now and then do another presentation for them. But I guess first one, do we need to look at EDOC, IDOC to get a cost? Or
Well, that would be the court's choice, and I imagine you would get with the users of that software. But we did this approximately about 12 months ago, 18 months ago.
We did
actually
it
went out for bids,
already.
and surprisingly, this came out the cheapest. So that's the one that we chose to go out for presentations.
I've talked to several of the people that have been involved that went to this meeting. They have concerns. I
Okay.
think we're still a ways away from understanding all of it. At the end of the day, though, we can spend 1.3, whatever this thing's gonna cost. If people are not willing to share information, it ain't gonna matter. That's the problem we have with EDOC and IDOC now, is that people are blocking people's ability. Spending more money on a different program is not gonna solve that until we fix the initial problem of making sure that all data is shared.
Mhm.
The rest of it is just a waste of
Well,
time and
you,
money.
that's true, that's one point, but you can't share data across different software platforms. I mean, that's just not
But
gonna happen.
everybody's using, 90% is using EDOC or IDOC.
I think,
Over there is,
yeah, and EDOC.
yeah, here we're EDOC, and over on the other side is IDOC.
So if we switch some of those users, those however many over there to the same program, then that information will be readily shareable. But until everybody is willing to share information, in my opinion, it's a waste of time and money. Because you're gonna just spend a whole bunch of money, put it into a program, and if nobody's willing to share it,
And-
it doesn't matter.
And whose authority gets to say what information is shared?
Each individual elected official, it's their office.
Okay, well, I guess we'll disagree.
I mean, you know,
I'm not sure on that, I guess I'll
I-
disagree.
As of right now, that's the way the process is working.
Right.
Now, if there's another process that the board can get involved in to do differently, then that's fine, I'm willing to have that conversation. But, I mean, we're talking about 1.3 million, and there were several things that were asked in those meetings that were gonna cost additional funds over the top of the 1.3 million for additional add-ons, or things that people asked if they could get access to, and they said there was additional stuff, so we're not even sure all the list of all the pieces we need and what the total cost is.
Well, my understanding is everything is included in there, and of course, if there's something you need.
Yeah, no, that was,
There was one when I asked about, and for appeals, and they said that there was gonna be an extra module.
What
was
it? Fields?
Appeals. when they were-
Appeals.
Appeals, okay.
And for us not to worry about that right now, but it would
Okay.
cost too much down the line, and, but for right now, it's not hard.
What's too much? Because I think 1.3 is too much, but.
There was another one that I asked about, how do we, when we get the disposition on traffic violations, how does it get reported to Austin? You know, because they showed us how to dispose of it, how to close the case and everything, but they failed to touch on how do we report it to Austin, like right now, and maybe they have it, they just didn't show it, but you would think because once it gets reported, it's reported as a conviction to Austin, because right now, EDOC, that's all we do. It would just, once we close the case and it's a speeding ticket and we hit a button and it gets entered into conviction and on the people's record.
Sounds to me like there needs to be some more conversations.
Okay, you can. This quote will expire in January, and then at that point, we'll be readjusted on our users, so the price will go up.
Yeah,
And then maybe at that point, then maybe another software can be cheaper, and then we can just go with that.
Well, and the whole thing behind this was to get them comfortable with what's going on.
Correct,
And then I think also that our district and our county attorneys, the new ones coming in, I think already with the ones that are here, they had some questions about the prosecution or something. There was another, like 120,000 is what the number was or something.
Yeah, that's on that quote for that 1.1. That is included in there. So if you wanted to take that out, it would be.
No, we need to leave
Right,
it.
if you leave it in
The thing
there.
was They weren't sure whether it was in there.
Yeah, it's approximately 120, and that's just for implementation cost.
But it was
There will be no increase in annual user fees because they're already on there to be users of the system. It's just implementation cost. As far as the OCA, like we said, they're in 60-70% of the state of Texas. If there was a problem with DPS, I'm sure it's handled.
Well, and that's how come I put it on there. I mean, we've
Okay.
got questions, so I think, we need to have another round of, everybody that's using it to make a list, sort of what their concerns are already, that way we can get that answered before they come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the first of the year, we need to sit down with, also with, 2 offices, and we'll have new elected officials in there and check see what their thoughts.
Okay, the price will be readjusted, and this
I understand.
price is no longer, okay.
Okay?
But we still need to resolve the issue about sharing of information.
You do. If you're saying
This whole
elected,
thing is an effort of futility if nobody's gonna share information.
yeah, and I don't understand the motivation to withhold that
I
information.
understand that, but it still exists and it's still happening, so there's nothing to make me believe it's going to change just because we change programs.
No, you'd have to change something else, I imagine.
So we need to figure out what that piece is that needs to be changed so that if we're going to move forward with this, the information is actually going to be shared the way it's supposed to be shared, and otherwise it defeats the purpose. And we already don't have shared information, we don't have to spend money to not more.
Not sure anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't just the sharing of information, it was the reduction of redundancies, the ability, the DocuSign, the ability to see documents as they flow through and not have to re-enter them. That was.
Don't y'all have that ability now? Do y'all have that ability now?
Of entering it, and no, we duplicate, like state
Right.
records in the sheriff's office. They get the package from Geo, and of all the people that I got, then I bring it to my clerk, they enter it, so it gets.
So then
into my-
Geo would have to have the same system.
That's handled on the sheriff's side.
No, I understand, I'm asking the question.
No, they wouldn't have to have it.
You can check on
But
it?
that's what, one of the duplications.
Well, let's do this.
was
Why don't-
registration.
Again, I mean, it looks like we have a lot more questions. Why don't we sort of put all these questions together, and we'll send an email out that individuals that attended the training to list their questions. That way we can get answers to that and try to work on that between now and the first of the year. And then come the first of the year, the other 2 departments that come in, sort of bring somebody down from Odyssey again, the first of the year, to get the questions answered, not only from the individuals that are here, but the individuals that will be here. Will that work?
It is, but it's gonna be a serious amount for that delay. A serious amount on that delay, because it's gonna be attached per user. But, okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
Kind of like the used car salesman. If you buy now, you get a better deal.
That's what I'm saying. You can only go off of quotes from 12 months ago for so long.
I understand that.
Item 20, approving the issuance of a $210,000 debt for the TWDB Flood Infrastructure Fund and giving the county authority to take action necessary to complete the transaction, including the execution of documents.
Motion to approve.
Okay. Commissioner Nelson made a motion.
Second, Judge?
Second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor?
All right.
5-0 vote. Item 21, granting authority for the county judge to execute a contract between Valverde County and Esther and Company Consulting LLC for the Target Range Planning Grant.
Motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nelson, second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor?
All right.
5-0 vote. Item 22, approving a request for qualifications for architectural engineering, archaeological, yeah, biological services for the target range planning grant and appointing a selection committee.
I'll make a motion to approve appointing, Carl, Guillermo, Carlos, and Tom.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, seconded by? Second. Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? 5-0 vote. Item 23, approving attendance at a conference call with TWD for Target Range project. Just have the same people there?
Yeah, whoever needs to be there.
Okay.
I would probably like to sit in on that one.
Okay. Have a
Motion to approve with the same one, but I'd like to sit in too.
Okay. Commissioner Nettleton made a motion, second Commissioner Vasquez, all those in favor? 5-0 vote. Item 24, approval to decorate the courthouse for Christmas.
Motion.
I put this on because I didn't know whether it was a pandemic, if y'all were.
Motion to approve.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Vasquez.
Yes, sir.
All those in favor? 5-0 vote. Item 25, resolution of support for legislation for county audit authority to regulate wind farms. Commissioner
This, bill was one that I have been working on for a while with, Representative, our new Representative-elect, Eddie Morales. He sent it over to Ledge Council, and they drafted what y'all have in your packet. The bill was actually filed Friday afternoon of last week. It is House Bill 623. I will be working with, Senator-elect, McKettis to get him to file it in the Senate. I have sent a copy of this to both chambers. We're sending a copy to the city to get resolutions. This will grant Valverde County the authority to regulate wind farms in conjunction with the Air Force Base to protect encroachment issues, which is what we currently have. I will make a motion to approve a resolution of support. The hearings for this probably won't be until March or April of next year as the session gets started, but I will keep everybody up to date on it.
Second.
have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Wardlaw, all those in favor?
Judge, can you have somebody draft an actual resolution?
Yeah. We can ask her to get it all signed. Thank you. She didn't say that.
Yes, I'll do it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Item 26, discussing type of material intended to repair the bleachers at the fairgrounds. Fairgrounds, we got insurance money for the actual bleachers. They're metal, but they do have some dings. If we don't do something to them and we get another hailstorm where they blow away, they're not gonna be covered.
Are these affordable ones or the
No, these are the one, this is actual bleachers,
The
where the
main-
grandstands are. They're made out of purlin.
Mhm.
We can go back with aluminum, but purlin is less than half the cost of the aluminum. So I don't know whether the court wants to go back with what's there, or do y'all want to spend the extra money to go up for the aluminum? We have enough money to cover either one, but it's up to y'all.
How long have they been there, Judge? How
How
long?
many?
We rebuilt those.
They work real good the way they've been for a long time. Huh?
They used to be wood, we rebuilt them 30 years ago.
I think purlin would work good, I mean, just to get a thicker gauge on the purlin.
Well, I mean, we can look at that.
Yeah.
The judge-
It's something that, it's not gonna rot or anything like that, like the wood.
Well, like I say, it's less than half the cost of purlin is.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw something on the insurance claim.
Uh-huh.
The total net claim for the bleachers only was $200,000. And, they're proposing on the claim, of course, to change it to aluminum. If we do so, we're gonna receive, or we can claim out the recoverable depreciation on another extra $127,000.
If we go to aluminum.
If we go to aluminum, if we can collect the depreciation, that other 100,000, that, the depreciation will pay for the aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, then go.
And the estimated materials only price for aluminum is between 90 to 100,000. If we were to change the purlins, it's between 40 and 50,000.
Are we gonna have to change the structure to change that?
No.
The
We just
structure
need-
that's there, they have some, well, the way it is, it's like a little clip with a bolt through it. You can drill into the iron that's there, and then it slides into the aluminum, and you just tighten down at the bottom.
Are we,
there'd be more labor expenses if we stay with, purling compared to
The
aluminum.
purlin is a lot of welding.
Carlos, what is the total cost for the lamina underneath? It said all needs to be rebuilt. Top and bottom.
For the planks itself, or
No, underneath.
The loop, that, we didn't get insurance on.
I know, but there's enough insurance to pay for that, right?
Why would we pay for the?
Because
For the whole
it's-
structure?
No, underneath, there's lamina underneath, and that's all rotten, and that all needs to be replaced.
Well, that's not rotten though.
No, but it's not, there's enough insurance money that will cover that, right?
No, there is, but I mean, it's not rotten, and if anything, we could spray in an epoxy or something.
Oh, yes, it's
Right.
rotten, it's rotten, Judge,
Martin, we could go with regular purling. You have leftover money to cover that.
but then.
but if you go with the purling, you're not gonna get the extra
That's what I'm
100,000.
saying.
If we go and if we do the aluminum, which I didn't realize till just right now, is we get the depreciation, which is another 100,000, which will pay for the aluminum itself, or pay for all the planks. The thing underneath, we did not get any money for that underneath. If it's rotten, it might be rotten or rusted down right at the base.
And the beer and whenever somebody pours out a beer, you get the baño underneath it.
No, that's what I'm saying, you can clean it and spray it, because
No,
if it's rusted, it's down where the pipe's at.
No, it's big, it needs replacing underneath there.
Okay, well, we can look at it and bring y'all back a
Yeah.
price, because we didn't see it
Yeah.
when we did a walkthrough, neither did the insurance company.
Yeah. It's right up against the side.
No, it's right up against the wall,
Yeah.
where there's a tube there of metal that's
Yeah.
rotten.
Well, it's a big pipe like this.
Yeah, there's a pipe about 16 inches, about 12 to 16 inches that runs along the concrete,
Yeah.
where that is rotten.
That all needs replacing,
That
Judge.
will need to be replaced.
That,
But all that tin all the way up,
yeah,
it's not rotten.
right.
It's just
Well-
where that pipe's at.
Well,
Are we talking about
when you take that off, you can see it.
doing this in-house, or are we contracting out somebody to go do this?
This job probably be contracting out. They won't have the time.
Well, I didn't think so, I just wanna make sure, because you're saying material cost is about 90,000, and then whatever the cost for installation, once you bid it out, so. We'll bid it out, and then we'll be able to look.
And then we'll bring it back to the court. Yeah, we wouldn't, yeah, this,
I'll make a motion to approve to go to aluminum,
and the bid out,
and to bid out the installation.
I will second that, Judge.
a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Vasquez, all those in favor?
Aye.
5-0 vote. Item 27, approving replat establishing Lot 3, Bright Estate Ranch Number 1, out of Lot 3A and 3B, Bright Estate Ranch Number 1. This is what
The one we just did,
Yeah.
at the last meeting?
No, we just made a determination to.
Oh, okay,
On the website to start the. So you have something there?
Motion to approve.
A motion approved by Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Wardlaw, all those in favor?
Aye.
5-0 vote.
Thank you.
Item 28, approving lease agreement between Valverde County, Nescamias, Calvagata, roping, barrel racing, and gym.
I'll make a motion to approve, but I won't, the last time we did this, the advertising was mass recommended, not
No, it's
mass required, mandatory. We need to clear that up in anything that they do. Sheriff, they pay y'all deputies to go, or how does that work?
They call it the last minute, and they pay the overtime rate for the deputies.
And y'all would be the one,
This one right here, I don't think that they've ever had security yet.
so then who's gonna enforce
No, they'd have to have it, that could be part of the motion.
yeah. I'll make a motion that we approve with a mandatory mask requirement and a mandatory, security, and I do have concerns over this word dinner.
Second.
The dinner part, we'll just leave that up to the health authorities, because they might not approve it. That work?
All right, I'll amend my motion to say on the dinner part that they need to get permission from the local health authority.
Commissioner Wardlaw?
Second.
All those in favor?
All right,
5-0 vote. Approving a lease agreement between Valverde County and Rotary Club Del Rio, Texas for a rodeo July 3rd, July 4th of 2021.
I'll make a motion to approve and whatever requirements are at the time that the rodeo happens.
Second.
Hopefully by then we'll have a vaccine.
I have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Wardlaw, all those in favor?
All right.
5-0 vote. Item 30. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. On item 28, usually what happens is they get this, free of charge. Is that what we're gonna do this year again? He's been doing this for like 13, 14 years.
No, I didn't.
Huh? Yeah.
This is a benefit rodeo, right? Or what is this?
No, well, he does it more, I mean, from what he tells me, to get the, fairgrounds people here involved in horseback riding and all that, and he does everything out of pocket. He provides dinner and everything, he doesn't charge anybody for anything.
There's no charge for anybody to go to this?
No, sir, and even the prizes, he gets them out of, I guess, his pocket and, donations or something, but he doesn't charge anybody.
You don't remember it.
No, I don't remember it either, but.
Last year was the first year I presented it. I don't know years prior to that what was done, but he mentioned he's done this for like 14 years now.
I don't remember giving it to him for free.
I don't either, but. I don't.
Okay. We need,
Go back and look. Can you go back and look at the prior contracts?
Sure, I can do that.
all right, can you do it before the meeting's over?
Yeah, let me pull it up
Okay.
and, I'll,
Okay, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. All right, thanks. Please leave yourself on mute. Don't leave, because that way might not be able to get
oh,
back.
yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right.
Item 30, authorizing Sheriff Joe Frank Martinez to purchase a Fellows paper shredder for $2,875 to be paid out of Sheriff's Office operating budget line item.
Motion to approve.
Motion, Commissioner Ford, second Commissioner Nettleton, all those in favor? 5-0 vote. Item 31, approving a 60-month Pitney Bowes postage meter agreement for the county clerk's office for a total of $66.25 per month to be paid out of the county clerk's office supplies budget line item and authorizing the purchase agent to sign.
Why are we going 5 years?
We're getting a better price at 5 years, so like $200 a year instead of 3. We're still gonna need it after the 3 years.
I'll second that.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Vasquez, all those in favor?
All right.
Aye. 5-0 vote. Item 32, approving purchase of road materials for Panville Road at a total of $49,700 from Lilly Construction to be funded from the County Transportation and Infrastructure Fund, $44,730 state share, $4,970 local share, 90-10 split.
Motion to approve.
Second.
And I'm taking the 4,900 out of my budget.
I have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Wardlaw, all those in favor? 5-0 vote. Item 32. You okay?
Yeah, that's it, thank you.
Okay. Item 33, Human Resource Report, November 10th, 2020 through November 24th, 2020. Oh, Juanita, everything's good?
Yes, sir, it is.
Motion to approve.
A motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Vasquez, all those in favor? Aye. Item 34, closed session consultation pursuant to Texas Local Government Code, Attorney-Client A, 551.071, parentheses 2, Attorney-Client Privilege, B, 551.071, parentheses 1, parentheses A, contemplated litigation, and we're gonna go into executive session for just one moment. We'll turn this on. Cameron, if you'll stay. So we're good? Come back into session, there's no action taken. Item 28, we're gonna go back to item 28.
I'll make a motion that we authorize you to negotiate with, who is it?
So the guy's name? Mr. Eccles?
Mr. Eccles.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion by Commissioner Nelson, second Commissioner Wardlaw, to have the judge negotiate with Mr. Echols. The individual bought a vehicle, from Gov Deals that was ours. All those in favor?
Aye.
5-0 vote. Come back to item 28, approving lease agreement between, Commissioner, you want to rescind that and start all over? Or
I mean,
what y'all want to do?
I don't recall us ever giving it to them for free. I'm not saying we didn't, apparently we did, so, you know, there's still a cost. Edgar, are you there? Nope, no. Edgar,
I'm still here.
what does it cost you to clean up after these events?
Well, for that event last year, he did do a pretty good job cleaning up, so it really didn't cost us anything. But what would cost us is, you know, maybe prepare the arena the day before, and then it'd be it.
Mr. Edgar, what's the name of this gentleman? I know it says Escamilla Escabagata. What's the name of this gentleman?
This is Jorge Escamilla.
He works for us.
He's an employee here at Fairgrounds.
Would $250 cover your cost? To do the arena?
Yeah, it should be enough.
Do we have a conflict there since it is one of our own employees?
Anna, did you hear that?
I heard that, but they're not the ones who make the decision, so there's not a conflict, but I would be concerned about, the charitable side of it, just to make sure that there is a charitable cause there in place.
They don't give any money out, to a charitable organization. What they do is they run the event for free, take everything out of their pocket in order to run it, and then some of the prizes, I think they ask people to go in and donate some of those items for the roping and stuff like that.
Judge, would this be considered a public service?
Part of it, because the rules say for nonprofit and charitable organizations. So is it just a private event that he's having for his family, or is there actually some benefit to a group?
That's not just for his family. He invites everybody. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's making something because you have to pay in order to be part of the event, Edgar. Is that right? In order to rope.
No, as far as I know, it's all free. He doesn't charge any entry fees for roping or anything, and he gives away small prizes like a sack of feed or maybe a rope or some roping gloves, you know, something small.
Ms. Anna, this would be for the public. Would it be considered a public service?
Well, think of anybody else that has an event at the fairgrounds and they allow people to come in. Are you gonna allow them to do it? If they don't charge, we don't charge, is that gonna be the rule?
Okay,
'Cause
well,
that's the precedent you're setting, that if they don't charge,
I don't want to open up
then
that
we don't
door.
charge.
I personally don't want to open up that door.
I don't either. I will let my motion stand,
Okay,
with the standard contract.
all right. That'll work. Everybody okay with that? I mean, if not, I think we're fixing to get into something. Real quick, commissioners' comments? No? Under county judge's comments, Sheriff, I want to advise the court on what we're doing, or what you're doing, what's going on with the animal control. If you don't mind.
So, 2 weeks ago, early last week, the state inspector was here doing the city's, inspection, and, Ms. Salinas got him to go inspect our facility. It was approved. He asked that there was a little bit of rust on, some of the pass-through doors, just to come back and just, spray. We didn't get, written up on it. As soon as we provide him, with the quarantine, SOP, that he will issue the kennel number. Once we have that in our hands, then we can apply to the DEA to get our license to be able to do what we need to do. So I'm looking at, I've been working since that time on the policy that the county attorney put together. I've taken some of the stuff out. I can send you a copy of it for your review today to see if you would be satisfied with that. And then I plan to bring it to the court at next commissioner's court for approval.
All right, so we'll be able to get that done hopefully before the year's out.
Yes, sir.
All right, I just thought, I mean, this is impressive.
Are we picking up animals?
We've had, not to this facility, but when we've had a dangerous dog or whatever, since I've got their employees, they got still good contacts there, and the city has been working with them to get the job done. But this facility has not taken one animal in, the new facility. We can't till we get that license.
I just wonder if you were picking them up, where you were doing with them, or if you were picking anything up, where are they going?
Yeah, when we have to pick one up, we're making arrangements with the city, and they're working good with that.
Okay. Well, anything else? All right, Sheriff Shruti, thank you. It's 15 till 10. This meeting's adjourned. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving.